all on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Okay, just for today, just for me to play the game.
Yeah.
And anytime that black screen come up and said switch to the disk, you just hit enter. It automatically ran the hard drive and found that program, and you were. It still was slow. It was like changing the disk, but you could just hit enter. You didn't have to change over disk.
We had some things.
Yeah. What was it?
Heroes Quest is the name by Sierra.
Copy A / B star.
But these are the ones when you buy the game, you put the disc in.
You have to copy the directory first, and then copy the rest.
You got to look in the directory, and then you got to find the README file, and that has the instructions for the game in the README file on how to load it, how to download it, and how to play the game.
You didn't need no books or nothing.
And pretty much all it said was find the execute file, type it in. Which once you learned it, whatever they needed, you have to look, you just type in the execute file and roll.
That was back in the day programming, dog. We used to, we'd blow past copyright shit, because copyright shit was nothing back then. And we weren't, like, copying shit to sell it, so we weren't violating copyright anyway. We were copying it so we could play the game better. You know what I mean? You go from 12 discs to fucking 3.5 discs. And then we figured out how to put them on the hard drive. You go from 3 discs to the hard drive.
But when we get a new game, that's what we do. We copy it instantly and then put the game back up and put it in the drawer. That way,
when I think back at how many times like that first hard drive got rewritten, because that's all it would hold. You want to play Heroes Quest today, you download all the discs of Heroes Quest on the hard drive and then just play it. If you want to play Dungeons & Dragons Pool of Radiance, you've got to basically copy over all that stuff. You're deleting everything on there. So you can put Heroes Quest all on the hard drive. Dungeons & Dragons. And then there was, we had Larry the Lounge Lizard. Look that shit up. We had Larry the Lounge Lizard. Was an X-rated game we had on the computer.
In the land of the Leisure Suit Larry. In the land of the Lounge Lizards. That was the name of the game. That was a cool ass game too. It was original.
There's all kinds of YouTube videos. I looked it up not too long ago.
No,
all kinds of YouTube videos on this 8-bit game.
No, a whole chain of games
people are tripping out on
from it, and it went like way beyond that. But yeah, the original one. And then if you kind of look and figure it out, Sierra ended up becoming Blizzard Entertainment or a subsidiary. They bought them up and everything.
What was the one?
So the game we started playing, we still led to fucking World War.
What was the RPG shooter game where you were in Florida?
Oh man, the clown one.
The nukes had already
hit. The clown one where the clown dudes always jumped out of there.
Radiation and shit everywhere. You had to avoid certain
areas. It was almost like Pool of Radiance, but it was Pool of something else.
Yeah.
That one was a cool one. Now when you run
But basically, you switch games, you rewrite the whole hard drive for that day, so you can just run off the hard drive.
One of the first RPG shooter games.
And when I think about it now, I rewrite the hard drive twice, and the motherfucker's gone.
Yeah, it wants to fucking fuck with you.
And it's the same hard drive. That's what they say. Yeah. That 2 megabyte hard drive that we had in 1984 is the exact same hard drive we're using now, but we have that much compression files.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
We have compressed the data so much that it is a 1 terabyte. The same disk surface. It was 2 megabytes back in the day because that's how we were reading it. We were reading like that fucking wide on it. Now we're reading digitally wide, and the files are compressed, and they're zipped up, and it's nuts, dude, how they do it now. But it's the exact same hard drive from 1982. The design, the fucking specs, the way they make it. Now, I'm sure certain manufacturers are like, we use better metal on the actual hard disk. It's a titanium alloy, going to last too long. And some of them are like, we make them as fast as possible, that's why we sell them for $30. Yeah. So I'm sure you still got that difference, just like you did back then. But everything I read is the exact same hard drive. Each time we went from like 2 megabytes to 20 megabyte hard drives, they just figured out how to put 10 times the data on that same disk. And you just progress that times 1,000. over the last 28 years. Whatever, 30 years.
But the crazy
and we're at 1 terabyte on that same disk surface.
How you do it now, it's still almost the same, but it's
they're not making better hardware, they're making better programming.
Upgrading